There indeed is the final whistle. Celtic, a dominant performance from the champions. 2 goals in either half. The scoring with Callum McGregor after just 2 minutes, fired the ball into the back of the net. Rio Hatate just 10 minutes later made it 2-0. It was Rio Hatate with just under 15 minutes remaining. It scored his second and Celtic's third of the afternoon, and then Lilo Bada on as a substitute scored the 4th goal of a dominant Celtic performance. It has been no more than Celtic deserved. Another very impressive performance, and sets us up nicely for a small game next weekend, Tom.
Yeah, and obviously players in there getting a good run out. First half I thought was as good as we played this season. Only just a bit missing was maybe just a wee bit more goals. Second half more controlled, but we still going to score 2 goals. Players want to show what they've got. Rio Hatate, man of the match today, was outstanding, absolutely standing. His composure for the goals, his fun, his quality shine through. But they all did that, you know, to be able to keep another clean sheet. Joe Hart was delighted, apart from the one mistake that he made, and that gave Aberdeen a wee opportunity. John Hayes not taking advantage of that, but for the most part, manager, 4-0 victory at home. Absolutely, he keeps the run going and increases our goal difference at the top of the league. So that's certainly you know, a good reward for today's work. And at the moment, I don't think there'll be any injuries as well. That was just a wee concern before next week's game, that you have any injuries to key players. But such is the strength and depth of the squad that we have, that I'm sure we'd be able to cover for no matter who was to come on. And I think that's the reason why Kyogo probably didn't start today. But to come on, he didn't have as much an impact as what he normally has. And he's on for the celebrations, as you said.
Well, it has been a good afternoon for the Celtic players, who can now have a week to prepare for the League Cup final. But in league duty this afternoon, as we hand back to the studio, it's finished here at Celtic Park. Celtic 4, Aberdeen 0.
Yes, the rain hasn't prevented a dominating performance by Celtic and a 4-0 victory, and it doesn't prevent the smiles beaming around Celtic Park. That man there, Rio Hatate, in a rich vein of form, getting a couple of goals this afternoon. Callum McGregor and Liel Abada on the score sheet as well, and Simon Donnelly, the perfect preparation for a cup final.
Yeah, I think Boydie summed it up very well there. Another 4 goals at home, a clean sheet. Players coming off the bench, getting some game time. We had to wait a wee bit longer than we'd hoped in the second half for the 2 goals, but another couple of nice goals to add to the 2 in the first half. I thought first half Celtic were as sharp as I've seen them of late, and as you say, a perfect prep for getting into the final next week.
Yeah, no real downsides at all, no particular injury worries from this game. We know that obviously Aaron Moy and David Turnbull not involved in the squad this afternoon, but we hope that they will be fit and ready to be included in the squad for the next game. Of course, is the Viaplay League Cup final at Hampden Park. That one you can see live here on Celtic TV. If you're a subscriber outside the UK and Ireland, it's a 3 p.m. Hampden Park kick-off time, and such is the depth in the squad. Simon, the manager's got his usual difficult decision as to who does he start, who does he put on the bench, and who does he leave out completely.
Yeah, but these are these are problems that he enjoys. I would imagine this is why he's built the squad as strong as it is. You know, the guys coming off the bench there had a positive input, none less than Haksabanovic, and obviously Abada with the goal. And Kyogo getting 20 minutes, you know, it's great to see. You know, I think this time last week we would have been worried, you know, with him coming off a couple of minutes into the St Mirren game, but 20 minutes under his belt there, I'd imagine if there's no problems, he will start next week. But yeah, out with Moy and Turnbull, who hopefully will be back. He's got his work cut out again to get the strongest 11 on the pitch on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. It will be a strong 11. No doubt it will be a strong 16 by the end of the game, as the manager utilises the full 5 substitute rule. But the manager there applauding the supporters who braved the conditions this afternoon. There was some sign of spring in Glasgow this week, but it soon disappeared before kick-off, as you can see. But that doesn't dampen the spirits around Celtic Park after a 4-0 victory. The players are happy. The machine keeps rolling on, and it's all about momentum. It's all about keeping that gap at the top of the table. Rangers won this afternoon by 3-0 away to Livingston, which means that the gap there at the top, you can see, remains 9 points. The goal difference has extended, vastly superior goal difference. Celtic have plus 64, Rangers with plus 38, almost twice the goal difference Celtic have had, which is quite incredible, the number of goals that Celtic have scored. So 9 points clear at the top as we go into a bit of a league break. Celtic captain Callum McGregor is live now with John.
Callum, your thoughts on what in the end was a thumping victory?
Yeah, really good. Thought we started the game really well. A couple of goals up in the first 15-20 minutes. And that's what we all speak about, trying to start the game well, putting teams under pressure. And if we can get an early goal, then that makes teams change in terms of the way they approach the game. But another 2 sort of late goals as well. Testament to fitness levels, concentration, subs coming on, everybody playing their part.
And as luck would have it, you were the main driver. You finished it off at Pittodrie in the dying moments. You were off the mark quickly today. Yeah,
nice. Always nice to get a goal. But again, the most important thing is the team, the performance, and obviously 3 points.
Team performance, I think, all over the pitch. There was impressive displays. Rio Hatate improves almost with every week, and another 2 goals today.
Yeah, outstanding. You can see how much a special talent he is, and like you said, he's getting better every week. Every time he plays in that position, he's learning it, he's understanding it, and obviously he's getting goals now as well on a regular basis. So, delighted for him, and fantastic performance again.
And it's good prep for what's ahead. There's a cup final next week. You've been over that course before. You're looking forward to a week of intense training in advance of a big tie.
Yeah, of course. This is the weeks that you want to play football. Big games of consequence, and I'm sure everybody will be ready for it. It'll be a big, tough training week. Obviously, there'll be excitement about the place. But it's up to us to manage that, manage expectation, make sure we train properly, and then when we get to the game on Sunday, we'll be ready.
Well done, Callum.
Cheers, thank you.
Ange, the boys were on it from the start today. What impressed you the most about that performance?
Yeah, it was good. I thought first half was outstanding. I thought our football was really exciting. Good quality, working hard, but really exciting as well. A couple of goals, but probably could have had a couple more quite easily. And second half was a bit of a grind, sort of first 15-20, but then we finished strong again. And again, the guys coming on make a big impact. So pleased.
I sensed, even from the team coming out, there was an atmosphere around the stadium today, and the boys really reacted to that, and no one more so than Callum McGregor when he drove in the first. Yeah,
look, we kind of had a chat about making sure we got a strong start today. I thought it was going to be important because, obviously Aberdeen they're going through a bit of a transitional stage. You've got some players there who haven't experienced playing against us, and I thought if we start really strong that, we could put them on the back foot. And as you said, the skipper sort of set us off in that first minute, and we didn't look back after.
I have to mention Rio Hatate. I said to Callum that it appears to get better week after week. His performances are reaching another level at the moment.
Yeah, well, he has to. We want him to. He wants to. So, it's not about, sort of resting on your laurels. We already know he's a good footballer. I think he's proven that. But, like all the rest, we want him to be better. He wants to be better. And he's certainly, at the moment, he's just pushing himself to new levels. And, he's a very determined young man. He's just so focused on being the best footballer he can be. And you see that every day, and he gets the rewards for it.
Again, great contributions coming from the bench. How pleased are you that everyone who steps onto the pitch appears to play every minute as if it's their last with real intent? Yeah,
it's been important to us. We've been strong for a long time, and that's the key to it. That even if we do have a bit of a flat spot, there's people coming on who kind of raise the levels again, and they all want to play their part. They all want to sort of contribute. As I said. A contribution in the last 10 minutes is just as important as the first 80, and that's the way they've embraced it. I'm sure they'll all, the ones who aren't starting want to play, but they're also seeing an opportunity to play because, there are guys who aren't even getting any minutes at the moment who, deserve to get some minutes. But, if we want to be the team we want to be and sort of, attack it on all fronts in terms of the competitions, we need a strong squad, and that's what we've got.
And of course, everyone will be vying for a place in next week's Scottish League Cup final. It's an important week. How do you maintain that kind of composure during the noise, which there's inevitably going to be?
Well, you just embrace it. I mean, you want to, that's why you want to be in cup finals. It's not just another week, and it's not just another normal build-up, and that's the beauty of it. That's why you work so hard to get to these big games, and you know, it's a game of massive consequence in terms of there's a trophy on the line, and yeah, we'll enjoy the week, but it won't sort of deter us from knowing what's important. And what's important is that, you know, we prepare ourselves as we always do to be the best we can be on the day.
Well done today.
Thank you, bud.
Yes, it is a big week of preparation ahead, but Celtic go into that off the back of some fantastic results. The most recent one this afternoon, Celtic 4, Aberdeen 0. Simon Donnelly and myself will be at Hampden Park next Sunday for that 3 o'clock kick-off to bring you live commentary for these players. A chance to make some more great Celtic memories at Scotland's National Stadium. Bye-bye.
Johnston must be